G'day, Tony. On the Small Envy Project today, I'll be talking to Peter Neou from I.G.A. in Ngunnawal. Today on the Small Envy Project, I'm with Peter Neou from I.G.A. in Ngunnawal. How are you today, Peter?
Good, thanks, mate. Yourself?
That's good. I'm good. Thanks for taking part in the interview with me.
No worries.
Look, I.G.A. Ngunnawal, it's pretty obvious what you do, but tell us about I.G.A. Tell us about how you got involved with I.G.A.
Well, we were in a previous retail business for 20 years, just selling fresh fish.
Yep.
And all that. My brother was involved with the IGAs.
Yep.
And he goes, mate, why are you killing yourself doing that? Because the fish game was pretty hard. It's full on. You've got to go at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Go to the markets. You work 15-hour days, and it's grinding. It's a lot of labour involved in it. And he goes, you should try to get into an IGA if you can.
Okay.
And we sold the shop 5 years ago. We had a bit of a break, and then we've been here just over 2 years. So.
Okay. And I've seen on your website that you focus on South African product. Why is that?
Well, there's been a lot of people that live in the suburb up from South Africa, and they came into the shop. We had a couple of other products that were originally from South Africa, and asked us, can you get this, can you get that? So we had to source a supplier.
Yep. We
found a supplier in Sydney, and it's one of our
most popular items?
Yeah, most popular items. People come from down south of Canberra.
So you're truly responding to your customers' needs?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right, a couple of quick questions for you. Tell me about, you mentioned briefly, but why did you go into business?
Well, as I said before, we
had a family fish and chip shop.
Yeah, we started very young, and one of those things where it's in your veins. So once we sold the previous business, we had a good, as I said before, a bit of a break, and then just couldn't do it. Just loved it too much, and just get a buzz out of it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. You got a passion for it, which is important. If you had your time over again, would you change anything? Would you still be doing what you're doing today?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, so
I really do.
You love the industry?
Yeah, I love the industry.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, it's probably loving the customers coming to the shop, saying, "G'day, Peter, how are you this morning?" And, and just have more or less a friendship, a relationship, rather than just being a customer transaction sort of.
No, that's good. So is that one of your points of difference over the big two?
I think so. I think so, and the rest of them, I suppose. But it's hard for us. I mean, we are convenient shopping, so people are not going to come to us and do a big grocery shop. But it's good. It keeps rotating the stock out, which is good.
Okay, excellent. What would you say has been your biggest challenge in business?
Biggest challenge, probably put it down to maybe staff will be a big issue.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty lucky. I do have a lot of family members working in the business, so, which helps a lot.
Sure.
But probably, stuff is a bit tricky.
Okay.
And maybe buying stock and trying to buy at the right price and sell at the right price, so consumers are happy.
Yep.
If they're getting a good price, then we're happy too, because we're making a bit of a margin on top of our bills.
Because as you said, this is a convenience sort of brand, so the pricing is probably a little bit different to the Coles, Woolies, which people understand.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's finding that balance between the two.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And how do you focus working on the business versus in the business? Because I see you here a lot as a customer, but how do you work strategically on your business?
That's a tough one. Personally, really we don't. We're just sort of trying to do the right thing by the customer.
Yep.
And as I said before, having the right product range and all that sort of stuff, and the right pricing, and the rest hopefully just falls into place.
Okay, so
I've never been sort of the one to be trained up to sort of thinking, where you want to go. We just sort of keep plugging away. And
just take it day by day. Okay. And my last question for you, Peter, is what advice would you have for new people going into business?
Be ready.
Yeah.
If you're keen to take on any business, whether it's this or something else, you've got to be ready for it.
Okay.
It's a big chunk out of your life.
Yep.
And it's hard sometimes to find the right balance. So I think it's very, very crucial. If you want to get into business, you've got to be ready, and don't get me thinking you're going to make millions of dollars, because it never happens.
Sure.
That will come eventually.
Yep.
But you don't worry about things like that. For me personally, I like to get into a business, clean it up, look after it, get the right stock in, keep selling and build those relationships, and then the money will eventually come.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Peter, look, some awesome advice and some great answers you've given me today, so thanks for taking part in my small interview project.
No worries, Tony. Cheers.